Hey, yo, Mickey, what's up?
Have you tried meditating?
Bro, man, believe it or not, like when I was going through one of my breakups, um, and that's bro, like it's crazy, man. Like, cause I quit smoking weed and everything, bro. I've been like, I've been like 7, 8 months sober, all because of like that one breakup, bro. I've been 7, 8 months sober, and I started like using meditation as like my coping mechanism, bro. Cause it was tough, man. Shit was rough. You know what I'm saying? And like the like wanting to go get high to kind of just like drown out all that pain was there, but instead, I decided I just really wanted to grow from this experience. And so, I picked up meditation. I would meditate for 10 minutes every single day. And honestly, bro, that probably was a single-handedly most like beneficial thing to me, because in meditation the whole idea is just to like focus on your breath, because when when you're sitting there all alone, your mind is going to go to all these different places, right? And so the idea is like to recognize your mind going to these different places, recognize where your thoughts are, and then coming back to the breath, to the present moment. And bro, that was so beneficial because like all throughout my day, bro, just thoughts of my ex and thoughts of like what we had and everything, it just always popped up, and like, it just came at me like out of nowhere. And it was like, damn. And then also, and then, when you first start thinking about it, then you go down like this really dark rabbit hole of all these thoughts, and then you just get really like, fuck, and it's like, damn. But because of meditating, I was able to notice I was having those type of thoughts. And so as soon as I recognized it, bro, I just did like some quick like breathing exercises on the spot, bro. Whether it be at work, at the gym, I would just sit there, start breathing, and then I focus on my breath. And before I know it, bro, like every time that like, those really like heartbreaking thoughts popped up, I was able to just bring myself and center myself. And honestly, bro, that helped tremendously, bro. And it's crazy because even like 8 months later, bro, like thoughts of her still popping up in my head. Like the other day, I actually had back to back dreams about it, and I woke up in the morning, I was like, damn, like
Yeah.
fuck. But I just kind of did some more breathing exercises, and it's definitely helped me out, man. Like, what about you?
Yeah, no, it's actually funny that you tell that story because I started getting into meditation when I was going through a breakup myself actually, and it kind of a lot of things you said really resonated with me because I felt that way too, and it just kind of like I did it every morning as soon as I woke up for at least 10 minutes, and after those 10 minutes of meditating, it almost like felt like my day after that was always like a good day no matter how bad I was feeling about what's going on. And it just kind of like I think I think the most important lesson that it taught me is everything passes with time. Like the thoughts you're having, what you're going through, they don't make up who you are. Like they're just coming, and then they'll go with time. It might take a lot of time, like maybe even months or a year or however much time, but everything passes with time that's bad, and then one day you'll realize why it happened, and it really happened to benefit you in the long run. And that's a topic that I was just never able to grasp before I started meditating. But since I have, I feel like I really understand that a lot more and appreciate it.
Bro, that's definitely true, bro. It's like any type of like, I guess you could say PT, like post traumatic stress, or like something that's happened that was really like stressful. The thing, I think the worst part about that is that really nothing can fix it except for time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like nothing can fix it except for time. And that's the thing, is like it takes time, and it takes a long time. And like a lot of times, it's things that we don't want to go through, we don't want to deal with. And so we mask it. And obviously that's one way of taking care of it. It's the easiest way of taking care of it, but you never really face it. You never
Yeah.
really face the exact issue that's going on. You just kind of set it to the side. And so I feel like, with meditation, meditation is, I guess, in a way, therapy of time. It's like time therapy,
Yeah.
because time is the only thing that's going to be able to fix what you got going on. But because you meditate, you're able to work with time, and you're able to use time to like, really dig deep and figure out issues. Cause like even when I was like not even like trying to get rid of the idea of my ex, a lot of times I would go into like these thought rabbit holes, but they were more thought rabbit holes like, okay, like, you know, let me scan myself. What are some characteristics that are good about me? What are some characteristics that are bad about me? What do I do? How do I recognize it? And that was the biggest tool to recognizing, because I feel like in like my growth stages, because man, it's crazy. Like if you see a picture of my ID from last year when I was still with her, like you would be like, oh my god, like man, I had long hair, I had like, you know, the full on beard. I just, man, my mind just wasn't really there. I just wasn't really like, you know, I wasn't really present or anything like that. I was just kind of like, just my mentality. It wasn't a very good mentality. And, you know, I was able to meditate and just realize like, oh snap, this is who I was, you know? Like the hardest part was just looking in the mirror and being like, damn, like this is really you. Like this is, you know, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're only gonna get so far, and this is who you're gonna kind of become, you know? You're not gonna become the person that you thought or that you know you had the potential to be, that you've known that you had the potential to be when you were younger. You know what I mean? Bro, so I was able to realize what my issues were, and that was the first and probably most important step. Because after that, bro, once you realize what you got going on, like what your problems are, what the issues you got, and then all you got to do is just take action on it, you know? And it's the people that take action on it, those are the people that become successful. Those are the people that actually, like, you know, do something in their life. Because I bet you, bro, there's millions, if not billions of people out there. Like, they know what's wrong. They know their problems. They know their issues, but they just don't take action on it. And they don't understand that just the fact that they know what the problem is, they have the biggest upper hand that anyone could ever have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, I totally get that. And I mean, I think one of the biggest issues that I had a lot in the past, and I still have it a little bit, but not to the same extent, is I worry about problems that I don't even have yet. And through meditation, just through like maturing through time, I guess one of the things that I learned is panicking never helps anything ever. Like even if like you're getting pulled over or whatever the situation might be, like don't ever panic, because you're not going to be able to react in the most logical or smartest way to get yourself out of the situation. And I mean, even in situations like that, like there's still ways to work yourself out of it, but you're definitely not going to be able to do that if you're just like panicked and stressing about it. So I think meditation definitely helped me realize that for sure.
Definitely, bro. Dang, bro, that's crazy. I didn't know you was into meditation like that. How about like all the like chakra stones and stuff? Like, are you into that too, or what?
I haven't really looked into that too much yet. I mean, I may, just because like I feel like I just keep getting better and better at meditation as I go along. So like I want to do everything I can to make sure I'm in the clearest mental state possible. You know what I mean?
I got you, bro. Have you ever like there's one thing that's like my buddies have asked, like, have I ever like reached any type of transcendental state? Because I know like you can reach these certain like mind states that are like almost equivalent to taking like a psychedelic drug. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if you've had any like crazy experiences, but I know like for me, I had one experience when I was meditating where it was like when I close my eyes, I'll feel like I'm just, if anything, I'll feel like I'm in my head, like I'm a little person in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting somewhere, but the walls are just like yards and yards away, and it's kind of like a circular type thing, you know. And sometimes I'll feel like, you know, where my eyes are actually down where like my stomach is, or down where my chest is. Like my sense of direction and like where we are in the universe kind of gets altered, bro. I don't know, bro. It's on some weird shit. But like, do you like agree? You kind of like, have you ever had any type of experience like that?
Oh, dude, 100%. And actually, that's kind of an experience I had like that is what made me want to like stick with meditation, made me think like, okay, maybe this actually can help me, because like I said, when I was going through that breakup, one of my other homies who's really into meditation was like, "Hey, you should try meditation." And I'm like, "Oh, I tried that before. Like, it doesn't really work." He's like, "I tried to do it like many times in the past, but I didn't really like know like how to." But he's like, "Nah, bro, like, you gotta learn like how to do it right, and it'll help you." So I was like, "All right, I'll give it a shot." So I just I just studied meditation and looked and just tried to figure out like the best ways to like do it to benefit you. And I tried it a couple times, and it maybe did help a little bit, but not really too much. But the third time I did it, I remember I did it for like 15 minutes, and I felt like I was actually able to like make my thoughts feel like they were just like leaves falling, and I let my thoughts like kind of like fall over me like leaves and then just like blow away with the wind. And I felt like I was just like lifted up and just floating like in the air and just kind of like one with the universe almost. Like, as cliche as that is to say, but like I really felt like I was like onto something. And then I remember when I stopped meditating, I felt like so good, like kind of the way you feel like after you come down from a psychedelic experience in a way. And I was just like, wow, like I see why people like this. Like, this is really powerful, and I'm gonna continue doing it. And I've done it every morning since that time.
Dang, bro, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Damn. So you do it like to this day, every day in the morning.
Yeah, when I wake up for 10, usually 10, 15 minutes, I do it. Some days I'll do it for longer, but usually I just don't have time. But I like to do it for at least 10 minutes. That's my goal every day.